What's up, YouTube? Greetings to the world. It's show time. Theme music. Welcome to Wolf King's Vids. I'm your host, the illustrious adversary. Everybody make some noise, please. Okay, so today is October 12th, also known as Freethought Day, commemorating the anniversary of the end of the Salem witch trials. In a nutshell, in the late 1600s, specifically 1692, Governor William Phips wrote to the British monarchs about the nature of the crimes as crimes as well as the trials, and the nature of the non-objective nature of spectral evidence. Spectral evidence is the experience of seeing demons and ghosts and other visions linking to like the influences to witches or witchcraft. Now there was no specific order to ban spectral evidence, although it was a concern in the judgments of these legal proceedings. And when the trials ultimately resumed, it was allowed but was largely discounted, and those convicted who survived the trials, 19 of whom were killed, and several others were tortured to death. But those who survived were pardoned. Now this was a few centuries ago, at a time where even the clerics said that this was that spectral evidence should have been discounted. This was a few hundred years ago, but in the 21st century, nowadays, the nature of these alt-right, well, not alt-right, or alternative facts are especially dangerous because they're out in full force. You've got people out there supporting pseudomedicine like homeopathy, people denying the effectiveness of vaccines, people being killed for being LGBT or being locked up for expressing different ideas or criticizing authority, um, things of this nature. You've got people getting rich off basically like like galvanizing conspiracy theories, people believing in such things. You've got our own government not putting enough effort towards climate science, even though it's getting hotter and we're seeing adverse effects in the environment as a result of that. It's insane. And nowadays, I agree with Kendrick Frazier, who's one of my favorite authors in this because he just has a way of saying it, which is just so well. He emphasizes in 2018, we need independent, evidence-based, science-based, critical investigation and inquiry now more than perhaps at any other time in our history. I wish I could say that belief in witchcraft has gone down, but the crazy thing is it still exists, even though it's on the decline. We have people in Western Africa who are accusing children of witchcraft and are torturing them to death or beating them to death. It is insane. I think it's retarded that people nowadays still believe in witchcraft and are killing other people because of that belief. I think we honestly need to purge the world of this. We need to band together, not just as individuals, but as a collective social species, and recycle these bad ideas because they're dangerous to our health. They are a threat to our collective well-being. And I think it's only when we actually band together and actually use our knowledge and our reason and our skepticism to challenge these ideas, we actually make some progress. Now, I know it's easy to just ignore these ideas, just say that we're just we just have this natural conditioning to be irrational, and I think that's bullshit. I really do. I mean, nowadays we're not sacrificing virgins or friggin' or or using leeches in medical practices. We made some strides. We made the freaking moon. I think it is. I think even though we had to go through some suffering, it's worthwhile to actually see ourselves striving for a better future. I don't think that's it's impossible for our species to survive into the next century. I know we're not immortal. We're not going to survive forever. Obviously, beyond like several million years. I mean, once the sun ultimately eats us alive. But it's only that when we actually like look at these problems directly, act rationally, and utilize whatever empirical data we have on the issue, that we make a difference, that we actually strive, that we become better when we dare to know. So that's my 2 cents on the issue. That's my assessment. We need more independent, critically thinking, evidence-based, rational inquiry, in order to strive for better policies and better actions towards the world as a species. That's all I got to say about it. That's my 2 cents. That's all I got to say. This has been Wolf King. Peace out. If you like this video, you know what to do. Stop by, let know, and peace out. Later.